Have you ever wondered what Jesus was like as a child? We often hear about his birth and his ministry, but what about the years in between? Let's journey back in time to explore the hidden life of Jesus in the small town of Nazareth. After Jesus was born in Bethlehem, a shadow fell over the joyous occasion. The ruthless King Herod, threatened by the prophecy of a newborn king, sought to eliminate him. So, guided by a divine warning, Joseph, Mary, and the infant Jesus fled under the cover of night, becoming refugees in the foreign land of Egypt. They lived there in exile until the danger passed. Years later, an angel appeared to Joseph in a dream, bringing news of King Herod's death. It was finally safe to go home. The family made the long journey back to their homeland, not to the bustling city of Jerusalem, but to a quiet, humble village in Galilee called Nazareth. It was here, among rolling hills and simple folk, that Jesus would spend the next 3 decades of his life. Nazareth was a peaceful, ordinary town. Life was simple, centered around family, work, and faith. Jesus grew up just like other children in the village. He likely learned the trade of a carpenter from his earthly father, Joseph. Imagine him as a young boy, sawdust in his hair, learning to shape wood with his hands, the very hands that would one day heal the sick and bless the multitudes. In this everyday setting, Jesus learned what it meant to be human. He experienced the warmth of family love, the joy of friendship, and the rhythm of daily chores and responsibilities. He grew in stature, in strength, and in wisdom, deeply connected to the people and the world around him. His days were filled not with grand miracles, but with the quiet dignity of a life well lived. A pivotal moment came when Jesus was 12 years old. His family traveled to Jerusalem for the Passover festival, a major annual event. When it was time to leave, Mary and Joseph started their journey home, assuming Jesus was with friends or relatives in their large caravan. But after a day's travel, they realized he was missing. A parent's worst nightmare. Frantic, they rushed back to Jerusalem, searching for 3 agonizing days. Where did they finally find him? In the temple, sitting among the most learned religious teachers of the time. He wasn't just listening, he was asking profound questions and offering insights that astonished these scholars. They were amazed by his understanding and his answers. When Mary gently chided him, saying, "Son, why have you treated us like this? Your father and I have been anxiously searching for you," Jesus' reply was telling. He said, "Why were you searching for me? Didn't you know I had to be in my Father's house?" This was the first recorded moment where Jesus revealed a clear understanding of his unique relationship with God and his divine mission. Even at 12, he knew his purpose was greater than anyone could imagine. After this event, Jesus returned to Nazareth with his parents and, as the scriptures say, was obedient to them. For the next 18 years, he disappeared from the public record. These are often called the silent years or hidden years. What did he do during this time? He lived a simple, unremarkable life in the eyes of the world. He worked, he prayed, and he loved his family and neighbors. He showed that true greatness isn't always found on a grand stage. He expressed his profound love through simple, everyday actions, helping his mother, honoring his father, being a good neighbor, and carrying out his daily work with integrity and care. He taught us that holiness isn't reserved for dramatic moments, but is found in the faithfulness of our daily lives. The story of Jesus' years in Nazareth carries a powerful message for all of us. It tells us that love doesn't need a spotlight to shine. Holiness is not about being famous or performing extraordinary feats. It's about living each ordinary day with extraordinary compassion, humility, and love. It's about finding God in the simple, quiet moments of our own lives. The boy who grew up in Nazareth reminds us that every life has immense value and purpose, no matter how hidden or humble it may seem. So let's take inspiration from his quiet years and strive to fill our own days with love, kindness, and faithfulness. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that explores the deeper meanings of faith. See you next time.